Hello my dear friends, welcome to my new video. In this today's video, I Pranav for your master teacher of Little Dear Sir channel is here with you, a very new and interesting video of class 7th English Honeycomb Book. That's the lesson number 4, the ashes that made the trees bloom. In this today's video, we are going to learn about this chapter, everything, and in a short manner, we will learn and we will also understand it. But before the starting, like, share and subscribe our channel Little Dear Sir because we provide the most valuable content on YouTube. So let's get started with this today's video, the ashes that made the trees bloom. First we have the introduction and setting, means where the story takes place, how the story takes place, who are in the stories. Means a short introductory part of the story we will see here. Just a minute. Introduction and setting. The story is set in 19th century Japan. In 19th century means 1801 to 1900. It is the 19th century and this story takes place in this era in a village of Japan. Today, Japan is a very big country, also known as a developed country and very modified country. But in the 19th century, how the Japan was, what was the people, mentality of the people, we will learn about the chapter in this chapter. But where it takes place in the 19th century in Japan. In a quiet village surrounded by nature. There is a village surrounded by greenery, trees, plants, huts, and the peoples are living there. Here you can see the image of the 19th century Japan. It is surrounded by greenery, hills, mountains, and very sweet homes. So this story takes place here. Just 1 minute. Let's erase this so we can understand the next topic clearly. Next we have the main characters are an honest, hardworking and old couple. Who are the main characters? Honest means honesty is in that couple. Second, hardworking means they are not eating of any others, eating by any other person's money. They are doing their own hard work and taking money and eating their food and living their life. They are old couple, means not too young. These are old couple. Here you can see one more thing. They own a loyal dog named Muko, which they treat like a beloved family member. Now they have a loyal dog. This is the old couple. Sorry. And this is the loyal dog. How he is loyal to his master. The couple is known in the village for their kindness and compassion. Now how the couple is? It's very kind. It's means compassion is there. Compassion means deep sympathy and kindness for someone who is suffering with a desire to help. Now helpful people are there. They are very kind people and they are known for this their generosity in this whole village. Not only to humans but also animals and birds, often feeding them and being gentle toward every living being. Now these are not only kind and generous to the human beings, they are also kind and generous to the animals. Like we can see here, they are giving food and all the things to a loyal dog named Muko. Now here we got 3 characters. Just 1 minute. Here we got 3 characters in the story. What are the 3 characters? Let's see. First, the old man. Second, old lady. And third, a cute and honest and loyal dog named Muko. These are the 3 characters. These both are the couple and this is their loyal dog. Here we understood about the introduction and setting of the story. Now we will move to the main story. What happens in this story? The dog's discovery. Now a dog is doing discovery? No. But what happens is, let's see. The Muko, one day what happens, the farmer and the Muko are going to their farm. One day the dog behaves unusually. When the farmer and Muko went to their farm, the dog, the Muko, behaves unusually, means means abnormally. He behaves abnormally. Pawing and scratching the ground, means here you can see, he is pawing and scratching the ground, trying to dig, trying to demonstrate, trying to show the farmer that something is here, I am doing something, see, give attention to me. And taking the attention of the farmer, means the old man, while nudging the old man to follow him. Means nudging means gently pushing or poking someone or something, usually with a hand, elbow, or the case of animals with the nose. Now nudging means showing or pushing someone. Go there. It is nudging gently with hands, elbow, or anything. And in the case of animals with nose or paws, means that now the dog is nudging the old man that here is something. See here. The old man is now curious and follow the dog for a short distance. Now old man thinks, my dog Muko is not behaving like this. What has happened to him? He went, he sees that he is nudging to him and pawing, scratching. What now he does is, the dog scratches the ground at a specific spot, prompting the old man to dig with his hoe. Now the dog is pawing or scratching here and trying to say that dig here, something is here, the treasure is here. Beneath the soil, he discovers a pile of gleaming gold coin. Here you can see the gleaming gold coin, means shining gold coin he got, and he was very shocked that how this dog got this the gold, and he was very happy and generous. Hidden carefully in the earth, this event suddenly brings great wealth to the couple, changing their lives. Now the life of the old couple is changed. They have become too much wealthy. They are being prosperous due to the pile of gleaming gold coins. He is very shocked and he is very curious also to see this gold. The couple's generosity. Despite becoming rich, now they have become rich. But the old couple remains humble and kind. Means they are not showing the possession, or they are not showing the, what we can say, Ankar. They are not showing their ego towards the money, but now they are humble and kind as they were before. They buy land, hold a grand feast for friends, and generously share their wealth with poor neighbors. Now what happens is, they become very prosperous, but they do not forget that they are a very kind, humble and generous people. They give a feast, means grand party, to their neighbors and friends, and also share their money with the poor neighbors who don't have money, who needs the money. They shower with their dog with love. Now they shower the dog with love. They too much loved their dog. That, wow dog, wow Muko, what a great job you have did. We are very thankful to you. Pampering him as a cherished companion and ensuring he feels safe and happy. A cherished companion means a dear, lovely and valued friend or partner who gives comfort and support. They are pampering him means giving all the things he needs, and making him a cherished companion means making him like a friend and making him like their family member, and ensuring he feels safe and happy. Now they are ensuring that, and that the dog should stay safe and happy. Their actions reflect their compassionate and selfless nature. Selfless nature means compassionate means showing kindness, care and willingness to help others. They are very helpful, kind towards the dog, and also selfless means they are not thinking about their own. They are also thinking about the other people or the animals. This shows that these people are very kind, humble, gentle, whatever you can say them. Now, the entry of the villain comes. Let's see who is the villain. Introduction of greedy neighbors. In the same village, a wicked old couple. Wicked old couple. Wicked means their mentality is not good. They are thinking bad and they are not humble, generous, kind, and they are very cruel. Wicked means cruel couple lives, characterized by greed, cruelty, and selfishness. They are very selfish. They are very cruel. They are greedy, means they cannot see the happiness of the other peoples. They are insensitive to the needs of others, means they don't think about what others need. Suppose there is a man with too much hunger, the kind couple would give them food, but this weak couple would not give, and means they are not sensitive or careless. These are the careless peoples. Often scolding or harming animals and neighbors. They are scolding, harming animals and neighbors. So the whole village was very afraid of these people. Hearing about the old couple's treasure. Now the wicked couple means listen about the treasure that the old man and got due to the Muko. They decided to exploit the dog to find gold for themselves. They means decided to exploit the dog. Exploit means to use someone or something unfairly for one's benefit or unselfishly. Now they decided to exploit means to take the dog by forcing it, giving it food and unfairly to find them gold. They tried to entice the dog with bits of fish and tasty food, hoping to trick him. They given the dog the tasty food, means shown it to, and they thought that the dog will also give them a pile of gleaming gold coin. Now what happens is the tragic death of the dog. The loyal dog, frightened by the cruelty of neighbors, refuses to cooperate. Now this big couple, what they did, they took the dog to a forest. They gave too much food to the dog, means scolded the dog, beaten the dog to show them gold, but the dog didn't show, and infuriated the neighbors beat the dog mercilessly and eventually kill him. Mercilessly means without pity or kindness, in cruel or harsh way. In a harsh way, without kindness, without any thinking, they killed the dog. The dog is buried under a pine tree in their garden, showing the extreme wickedness of neighbors. Now the dead body of the dog is covered under a pine tree. The dead body of the dog is covered under a pine tree. Okay. This event introduced a tragic and emotional turning point in the story. Now, the good couple was very sad that their dog has been died. Muko, who was a very loyal, kind, generous dog for them, was being killed by these wicked couple. The old man's mourning. At night, he visits the dog's grave, carefully placing fresh flowers, a cup of water, and food to honor his beloved pet. Now, every night, he visits the old man, who is very generous, kind, and do not harming to other people. But the wicked couple who killed that dog, but the generous man is not saying anything to that wicked couple and going to the grave of the Muko and keeping a cup of tea, lighting the incense sticks, and giving a bunch of flowers, showing his compassion to the dog. He lights incense sticks, praying and calling the dog by entering names as if he were still alive. Now he thinks that the dog is still alive. He is very emotional, sad, crying, and calling the dog with different names. His deep sorrow highlights the strong bond of love and loyalty. Now, this event shows us that the old man loved his dog too much. Between humans and animals. Not only this man also shows us that the animals and humans, they have a great bond, and every human should love an animal and every animal should love a human. The dog spirit appears. What is this? Let's see. The dog spirit appears. That night, the dog spirit appears in a dream. Now the old man is sleeping, and in his dream, the dog spirit means the dog appears in his dream. It is not true, but in his dream, the dog spirit appears. Glowing gently and speaking to the old man, the spirit instructs him to chop down the pine tree over the grave. Now the first instruction, when first time the dog spirit came to the dream of the old man, what it says? To chop the pine tree. The dog spirit tells the old man to chop the pine tree over his grave. And what to do with that tree? And make a mortar and hand mill from its trunk. Now this is the pine tree, and he told him to make the mortar and mill from this trunk. These tools are magical and will turn ordinary rice and beans into gold. Now what was special about it? The mortar and hand mill could convert, which was made from the pine tree above the dog's grave, can convert the ordinary rice and beans into a pile of gleaming gold. Magic mortar and mill. This is the mortar and this is the hand mill. Okay. The old couples carefully follow the instruction, scraping and hollowing the tree trunk to make the mortar and mill. Now they makes the mortar and mill from the pine tree, and what happens? They make a long-handled hammer and hand mill for grinding. This is a long-handled hammer and mill. This is also a hand mill. When the rice is pounded in the mortar, it transforms into gold coin. Now here you can see the gold coins are coming out of this, and it is converting the ordinary rice and beans into a gleaming pile of gold coins. Grinding beans in the mill produces gold as well. Now this also produces the gold by beans. The couple is overjoyed. They are very happy. They are also thinking about their dog, that how the dog is helping them by being dead as well. And this rewards their kindness and devotion. Now this shows their kindness and devotion to the dog. Greedy neighbor's failure. Once again, the greedy neighbors saw that this old good couple is making gold coins of the mortar and mill. The weak couple, seeing the couple's success, borrow the magical tools to try their luck. When attempted to make gold coin, their rice and beans turned into a foul mass of worm. Means instead of they also did the same process. They also had the same mortar and mill, but when they put the rice and beans into the mortar and mill, it made a foul mass of worms. It is due to their thinking and due to their cruelness, greed and cruelty. Here you can see the foul mass of worms. Many worms are coming outside of this mortar and mill. Now this couple is very angry. They are very frustrated. They break the mortar and mill, showing that greed and cruelty cannot benefit from magic. Now they break down the mortar and mill and turn it on fire. And it also shows how bad they are, how wicked they are. Magic ashes and cherry tree. The dog spirits give one last gift. Now second time, when the dog spirit came into the dream of the old man, means the good man, what it tells? To collect the ash. Collect ash and sprinkle on withered tree. Means I told you that the old greedy couple put it on fire, and this dog spirit again came into the good man's mind and the dream, and it told that to collect the ash and sprinkling on a withered tree. Withered tree means the tree doesn't have any leaves. The bare tree is the old bare tree is known as the withered tree. The ashes of the broken mill, which can make withered trees bloom, means the flower and the leaves, and it will be green again. A miracle will happen. The old man sprinkles the ashes on a bare cherry tree in their garden. Miraculously, the tree sprouts pink blossoms, filling the air fragrance and amazing the villagers. Now the old man sprinkles the magic ashes onto the tree, and what the peoples can see? The bare tree converts into a pink blossom. Recognition by the daimyo. Daimyo, who was the wealthy landowner that time, means a land was owned by a daimyo, who was a very respected and a powerful person in that time, passes through the village with a royal procession. Now there was a rally of the daimyo where he was passing from the road. with his wives and guard. Villagers usually prostrate themselves in respect as the procession in the passes. Now when the daimyo passes through the road, the villagers bend down to show their respect to the daimyo. The daimyo would get happy and would get sad as well and be angry when anybody does not prostrate or lean down himself in front of the daimyo. The old man climbs the cherry tree and sprinkles ashes over it. The tree blooms again instantly, astonishing the daimyo. Astonishing means extremely surprising or amazing. Now when the bare tree converts into a blossom, the daimyo gets too much, means surprised to see this. And what happens is, he rewards the couple with gifts, silk robes, fans, sponge cakes, and even invites them to a castle. He gives too much gifts, silk robes, cakes, and everything to the old good couple by seeing their magic. Prostrate means lying flat on the ground, often as a sign of respect, submission, and exhaustion. Means it is the to give them respect. Greedy neighbor's downfall. Again, the old wicked man sees this, and the greedy neighbor tries to use the ashes to show in front of another daimyo procession. Now, another daimyo was passing from that road. After some time, the old bad man took that ashes from the good man and sprinkled it on a bare tree. Now, what happened is, the tree does not bloom, and the ashes blow into the faces of the daimyo and his wife. The ashes that was the made of the mortar and mill gone into the nose, ear, eyes, and all over their body of the daimyo and his wife. Now, as I told you, the daimyo was very angry. He is dragged from the tree, humiliated, and left into the mud, showing that greed leads to punishment. Now, the old man, who was very greedy, was took down by the soldiers, and he was humiliated and left into the mud. Here you can see the good man is sprinkling the ashes, and it is converted into the pink blossom. This is the daimyo, it is the procession, and these people are prostrating themselves. Conclusion and moral. Now the old man and the old couple was given the punishment of die, means the punishment of killing them. Now the old couple was killed by the daimyo, and the good couple was living with the dog's spirit. The conclusion and the moral of the story is, the old couple continues to live happily, prosperously, and peacefully, loved by all villagers. The story teaches us that kindness and compassion are rewarded. Means always, in any condition, we should be kind and we should be compassionate. Greed and cruelty bring misfortune. Means we should not be greedy, we should not be cruel with anyone. Love and loyalty towards animals can bring magical and unexpected blessings. Now, we should be loyal, we should be loving towards all the animals that we have around us. I hope you understood the whole chapter of the ashes that made the trees bloom. A very simple chapter it is, but gives a very good and important moral. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe our channel Little Dear Sir. And in the comment box you like this video, welcome your channel Little Dear Sir.